Shepherd Daily with Ben Dankaka. Leadership Coach. On this channel, we build leaders through access to accurate information. Begin your leadership journey as Ben Dankaka introduces you to the PCS model of leadership: people leadership, career leadership, and self-leadership. Start your leadership journey now, because we want you to lead. Get ready to take the lead.
All right, it's good to be with you again on Shepherd Daily. My name is Ben Dankaka. On Shepherd Daily, we build leaders through access to accurate information. It is my desire that you and I will become the leaders we were created to be.
Shepherd Daily with Ben Dankaka.
All right, so today I'll be talking about something that is very, very important to all of us, and which is leadership. Why is leadership important? Why should we be interested in leadership? I've actually met a lot of people who think that leadership is the exclusive right of a certain group of people. When you ask them a question about leadership, they say, oh, those people, those leaders, they never see themselves as leaders. But then the interesting thing is that leadership is something that we cannot all do without. If there is anything I know in this whole world that is more important than anything else, I think it is leadership. Why is leadership so important? Leadership is so important because it affects every aspect of our lives. Nobody can live without the overwhelming influence of leadership. We are always, constantly surrounded by leadership. If you are not leading, then someone is leading you. That's just the truth. Now, to understand what I'm talking about, let's take a look at the diagram behind me. Now, look at it this way. Leadership is actually a triangle. What do I mean? If you look at this diagram, you will see that there's a triangle inside a circle. So let's say that the circle here represents the world. Now, the triangle represents how leadership works and how leadership is connected. Now, what do I mean by P, C, and S? Now, the P here stands for people leadership, while the C here stands for career leadership, and the S here stands for what? Self-leadership. In other words, leadership is basically about these three key areas of life: people, career, and self. So the reason why we say that leadership is the most important thing in life is because leadership affects these three key areas, which is essentially all there is to life. First of all, let's look at self-leadership. Self-leadership is basically about you leading yourself. So let's say you don't think of yourself as a politician, or you don't think of yourself as a leader of a corporation or a leader of a religious organization, or you don't even think of yourself as a head of your family. So you say, how does leadership affect me? Leadership affects you through self. Whether you like it or not, each day you are saddled with this responsibility of leading yourself. You have to lead yourself because you have to think for yourself. You have to lead yourself because there are certain decisions you need to take that your parents or your siblings or your friends or your spouse cannot take for you. So as you think about how to control your anger, for instance, or as you think about how to withstand the challenges of life, you will need to exercise your self-leadership. It is through our self-leadership that we are able to develop our personality and able to become strong individuals that are able to overcome the challenges of this life. So self-leadership, like someone said, is the first and the best victory of life. For you to become an outstanding individual, for you to become someone that is going to live a well-fulfilled life, you must first of all understand what it means to become a self-leader. In other words, you must first of all learn how to lead yourself. A child, for instance, must learn how to walk by itself. The child may be assisted, but the final decision of learning how to walk is done by that child. So you must see yourself as a leader to a certain level. Even if you reject the whole idea of you leading other people or you leading in any other area, you must accept the fact that you must lead yourself. Now, the next point is what? P. What does P mean? P means people leadership. So whether we like it or not, we always find ourselves in situations where people are leading us or we are leading people. For instance, you may not be the head of a corporation, but whether you like it or not, in your home, in your family, there are people you have to lead. You may be leading the entire home as the head of the home, or you may be leading your siblings in one way or the other. You may find yourself in a classroom. Whether you like it or not, you interact with the people in that classroom. What you do as you interact with people in the classroom is what we call people leadership. One way or the other, we always find ourselves around people. And whether we like it or not, at such situations, we have to exercise our people leadership skills. Now, the next aspect is what? Career leadership. You might say, well, I don't care about people. But of course, you care about your dream. You care about your future. You care about your career. And in order for you to maximize your field of interest, you must exercise your career leadership skills. So, generally, what we have is a situation whereby we have leadership taking place as individuals lead themselves, and then we have leadership taking place as people lead one another, and then we have leadership taking place as we all pursue our various fields of interest. So the truth is, as long as you live in this world, you will find yourself in the triangle of leadership. You will either be leading yourself through self-leadership, or you will be leading people through people leadership, or you will be leading in a given field of work or industry through career leadership. This is why you should be interested in leadership. This is why leadership should mean so much to you, because your success in life will be determined to how you maximize these three key areas of leadership. This is what I call the PCS model of leadership. This is the model of leadership which I developed over 10 years ago, and I have used this leadership principle in my personal life, and I have seen how it works. And I've also used this leadership principle to teach other people how to lead in every area of their lives. It is my prayer and hope that you and I will not just let things happen to us, but we will happen to things as we take on the PCS model of leadership.
Your daily guide to greatness. We show you how to take the lead in every area of your life. Self-leadership, people leadership, and career leadership. Start your leadership journey now.
All right, and that's it on this edition of Shepherd Daily. If you enjoyed this edition, you can kindly like, share, and comment. And one great way you can show us some appreciation is by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you.